This is the story of an extraordinary car, the product of collaboration between BMW Great Britain, the Observer Colour magazine and MGA Developments. Three companies whose common belief is in style, quality, excellence. MGA's task was to build something extra special, unique, sensational. Mike Gibbs, managing director, gives briefing on Project M3, later to be known as the Observer Coupe. He set tough objectives, even though lead time was only 17 weeks. Shop floor personnel are included at this early stage. BMW provided a new 635 CSI Coupe, the finest coupe in the world, BMW's flagship for this conversion. MGA engineers evaluate the 635 structure and debate design philosophy. Not the way to treat a £22,000 car. Shocking as this looks, MGA took care to design their new structure to integrate with the existing bodywork. Indeed, BMW's engineering credo has been maintained throughout the entire conversion process. Following styling design comes full-scale modelling. Stephan Ferrada, styling designer, tapes a clay mock-up. MGA employ over 30 model makers, many experienced in clay sculpting. MGA's business is vehicle master modelling, tooling and prototyping for Europe's automotive industry. Major companies have entrusted development work tasks to MGA, a young, dynamic company formed early in '79. A perfect spoiler in glass-reinforced plastic. MGA can work in a variety of materials and has its own prototype sheet metal shop and design and development resources. During clay sculpting, the shape has evolved. New styling renderings were prepared, color scheme and graphics determined. A master reversal was taken directly off the clay. These are MGA's left and right Y0 tools, extending from the roof front header to boot rear edge and down below the window cappings. From this mould, duplicate hammer tools will be made on which to form the skin panels. Datum 10 lines, each 100 millimeters apart, are scribed on the mould using a computerized three-dimensional measuring and marking out machine. This machine is used for master model stacking and full-size styling bucks. Our equipment is the finest available. Our craftsmen, the best in the business. Structural integrity is unimpaired. This is part of the roll bar. MGA can reproduce exactly in one-off or short runs production standard sheet metal components. M3 was made in the same way. Still, each item is checked for fit prior to assembly. M3 is an unconventional design. The roof, in this case a glass one, and the rear window are automatically tracked back into concealment within a compartment in the boot lid. Thus, conversion is achieved at the touch of a button. A full-size test rig was constructed with dummy glasses to prove the theory. Alistair Millar, structures designer, checks the tracking mechanism and supervises test rig trials. The vehicle is engineered to a high standard. Body in white assembly is complete. M3 boot lid is a crucial structure. Clearances are critical. The boot is designed to operate normally at all times. 5,000 hours in 3.5 months. 1 week to go. The scarlet paint has been ground off. The car is now prepared for repainting. The photographic session was well supported, coinciding with M3's first wind tunnel test. MGA have more than met the Observer's challenge and vindicated BMW's trust. It has realized at its own cost an idea in the mind of its creator. Project M3 is truly avant-garde. Good airflow management is critical. M3 bristles with aerodynamic features. This results in a reduced coefficient of drag from the standard 635 CSI. And so, the Observer Coupe is revealed. A vehicle that stimulates thought. A theoretical concept made real. A thoroughly practical format and a practical example of MGA capability.